Hi, this is Cherie from Cherie's Creative, and I just got a bunch of colors in I wanted to share with you. Sorry I'm off camera. I'm trying to get everything together, which I should have. In fact, I think I'll stop this. Hello, this is Cherie from Cherie's Creative, and I wanted to do a beginner's video and also to try out some of my new colors, and that's at www.cheriescreative.com, and I sell A1 pigments as well as my own pigments, and I love them both. So this is just samples of some of the colors I have, and gosh, I ordered so many purples. They're absolutely stunning. You can't really see in this bag. And this is just, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. It's been sitting around. I used it in another project, and if I feel like this piece needs something, I'll throw it in. And what it is there's this cellophane, really cool looking, that you can wrinkle up and use in your resin, and you can also make your own glitter out of it. And if you have a coffee grinder, only use one you're not using. You kind of cut it up in slices and use your coffee grinder, and you can get it as small as you want, but this is about the size I wanted. Okay, and so out of all these colors, I have 19 new colors on the site, but I've chosen to use Iridescent Violet, Ocean Blue, which is like a Caribbean blue, and a red blue. And I might throw in, this is some Interference Diamond Red. It's called Diamond Red, but I would say it's like more like a pink interference, and I'll show you that. And I suggest when you're starting to only start with a few colors, like 3 or 4 colors, and that's it. And I use these little cups. There's no wax on them. I get them from the dollar store. There's 36 of them for $1. I also get popsicle sticks at the dollar store, good bargain, and also the bigger ones, tongue depressors. And these are good to have on hand, and I'll show you why. When you mix your resin, it's much easier to use. If you have a 1-to-1 resin, there's a little area here on the cup that says 1-to-1. And depending on how many ounces you want, say around almost 6 ounces, you use this first one and this first one, and that'll give you the right mix. So that's probably about how many ounces I'll use, actually. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. And this was just, I had some leftover resin one day, and I just decided to pour it on this, but it didn't come out, you know, how I wanted. Normally, a lot of people suggest you sand down your second coat if you're going to go over a painting. I usually don't, but I did this time because there was a lot of bubbles. And so you sand it down with, like, I use like a 250 sandpaper, and then I move up to like a 400 or a 600. And I love using these blue towels, shop towels. They don't have as much dust as the other ones do. And so wipe just a little bit of alcohol, take the dust out. Wipe it down. I've already sanded this. Okay, so hopefully there's no dust. Once again, my nose is running. If you've watched me before, you know I always get the sniffles. I don't know why. This happens. So excuse me while I blow my nose. I don't know why I'm wide awake tonight and wanted to do this video. So I think I'm going to use probably about 6 ounces, which is a little more than the 1-to-1. So I'm going to go by the ounce thing. Here's 3, and then I'll add the other 3 to make 6. I think that should be enough for this. And this is another thing when you're beginning, start small. This is a 12 by 12, and it's a cradled birch panel. I got stuff on it, but what I like about this using wood is you can sand it down and paint the sides, or you can just use the resin colors to let it drift over and then smooth it out. And I just use nothing fancy. I use these paint can lids to make it level. Have it up off of the paper. And this is just butcher paper. And I have the plasticky side up, and it'll easily, the resin that's dried will easily lift. So one thing I'm going to do before I mess with the resin is, because when you have these bags, you want to do this first. You want to open the bag, and these are just sample sizes. The bags I use are bigger. They're 20 grams. Unfortunately, I don't have one in here, but they're bigger and easier to get to. And I like just using the bags because a lot of times you're paying for those beautiful containers that your micas come in of different brands, and you're paying for that container. When you're getting them in a bag, you're paying for the pigment, so you're getting more for your money, really. All right, here's another one, iridescent purple, and man, these, I wish you guys could see. These are gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just beautiful. Okay, there's those two. This one. Look at that color. Wow. This is the ocean blue. I love that. And let me get another cup. And I think I just want a little bit of this interference. It's called Diamond Red, once again. And this is an A1 pigment. And I don't know if you can see that sparkle, but man, it's gorgeous. And I think I'm going to use black tonight, and I should have got it out. I'm using black stone coat, and excuse the messy cup it is in. I have never transferred it, and it develops this skin, and it should have been transferred. But oh well, stuff happens when you're having fun. Let me see if I can even get some. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's down there. Let's see if I can get under there and just stir it up a little. Go. Okay, excuse that. That was a text, but I can't answer a text right now. I'm in the middle of something. Okay, I got a little mess here, so I'm just going to wipe that off. Okay, let's see. What kind am I going to use tonight? I'm going to use Stone Coat. I use Stone Coat most of the time, resin. It's a great resin. It's can take up to 500 degrees if you're doing coasters. It's scratch resistant. It's UV protectant. And I really like it. Also has a long working time. But if you're a beginner and you just want to move some resin around and get it down, it will give you a 30 to 40 minute working time. And so I would suggest you start with something like that because it's less expensive and that way you can play around. Okay, get this measured out. I like putting the B in first, which is the hardener. And you want to get this as exact as possible because if not, your resin won't set up. There we go, perfect. Okay, and you want to do this for about 3 minutes and kind of go slow. Another thing with the less expensive resins, you'll see these little bubbles float up in the air, and so make sure you wear a mask with organic filter. This, I've never seen any bubble fly up in the air, and you just don't want that. So stir and stir and stir. And I want to give a shout out to a few people that have given me shout outs and helped me out along the way, and that is Doris Ford DF Designs on YouTube, and she started doing live, and it's just so nice to see her live, and I want to support her doing that. And ATD, Artist Till Death, they're a great couple, and they just started resin last year, and their channel is fun to watch, and you learn a lot, and that's where I've learned most of the things that I've learned. And also to Monica Barnes, she's also really fun to watch on YouTube and does great work. So if you get a chance, watch her. And gosh, I just have to give a big shout out to Doris for going live. That's so scary to me. I'm afraid I would just, I don't know. I don't think I would be able to do art and then pay attention to the computer, what people are saying. And so anybody that has that kind of guts, more power to them. Okay, so you can see it has a lot of bubbles in it, and that's okay. We'll get those bubbles out with some heat and air. Make sure you go around the sides, scrape the bottom. You can tell I'm almost done. And as you can see, there's been no floaties of bubbles. And you really should wear a mask. It's hard to videotape and wear a mask. But, oh well. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Some in each cup. Always put your powders on the bottom to prevent that powder from flying up. You don't want to breathe that in. And these interference colors are very light and will float, so you really want to take care of that. Do black. Mix it really good. Let me mix. I might have put too much in for cells, but we'll see. Okay, here's the interference powder. And I'm going to bring it up and see if you can see that. I hope it's in focus. I just got a little of that. Okay. Here's that. It's iridescent violet. Oh man, this is yummy. Really stir this well. Get those powders in there. Wow, look at that. Wow. That is beautiful. You can see like the purple, but you also see like these little sparkles of blue, like blue stars. Here's the, is it rose violet? Where did I put you? No, this is red blue. Red blue. And so this is like a hot pink, and as you can see, this also has like a blue shimmer on top. And wow. Okay, and here's ocean blue. Beautiful color. And I don't really have a plan for this. I just wanted to play with these colors. So what I might do is add just a little to each one. Let's do a little more. And of course, those that are experienced with this, you can just speed through, I'm sure, and see what happens. Oop. I'm just loving these colors. Wow. Wow. Okay, so what am I going to do? I think I'll lay some black down. I think I'll lay a little clear maybe. maybe. And have fun. Just do what your instincts tell you to do. You know, this is a learning process, and trust me, every artist learns something new every day. And I think I'm going to lay purple in the middle. Wow, look at that color. Oh my gosh. Maybe some blue out here on the side. Pink. And let's see, what else? Maybe some more black. A little more clear. And I'll add the interference, the diamond red, after I move these around a little bit. Okay, so let's see what happens with this if I blow it around. Okay, take a rag. You want to wipe your hands. Trust me, you'll see when you see my heat gun. And I really hope you guys can see these colors. They are just stunning. Look at this blue violet. It's just shimmering blue on top. Wow. Okay, heat gun. I mean, look at this thing. Gotta laugh at myself because let's hope if I can get it on and it's not stuck. There we go. Okay, I always blow it for a few seconds away from the painting because it collects dust. Okay, here we go. See how those air bubbles just move? They just pop. See what it does over that black. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I just wanted to heat it up for now and see if it'll spread out. I kind of want to, excuse me, I'm going to make room for the heat gun on this metal surface. Crash, bang, kaboom. And that was really a crash. Okay, so what I want to do is I just want to fill in where there's no resin. And a lot of people will cover it in resin first, like have all black or all white or whatever background color you want, and which is cool, it's fine, but I just want to see what's going to happen when it's not all covered and have some of the true colors show through. And man, oh man, this is just beautiful, I have to say. Okay, I think I will fill in with a little more black. And when you're using Stone Coat Black, you want to blow the colors over the black. If you're using another kind of black, then you have it under. Love these colors. Maybe a little more. A little blue in the center. I really love this blue mixing in with the purple too. Stunning. Stunning. I almost want to swipe it. Let's put a little interference. Look at that sparkle. Wow. If you go to my site too, and I'll repeat it, www.Cherie, Cheries, Cheries Creative, Creative, and use code capital letter CCF for a 10% discount. Okay, let's try the old heat gun again. And I wish I had my platypus attachment, but I don't. Wow, look how vibrant and beautiful that is. I love it. I can smell, this is really hot. I can see kind of the wood over it. I'm not sure if I like it or not, so I want to put a little more black in those spots. This has a lot of resin on it. So it might be hard to fill those up. Man, I am so happy with these colors. And they mix so beautifully well together. So let me get just a little, let me see, I'll use a little bit of this. See what it does on a little swipe. Okay. So I got this lightly. Wow, would you look at that? That is awesome. I think I want more of this. And that's one thing about Stone Coat too, you can really play for a while. These colors are so awesome together. Okay, let's do this again. Maybe a little more black in here. Guys, I'm so happy. Let's do it over here. Woof. Not sure if I want to do the whole thing or leave some. Do a little more over here. Wow. I can't stop. There we go. This is stunning. Okay. This needs God on the edge. That's what happens when you go to fix something in a minute. Something weird. There we go. Could they see all the cells popping up? Beautiful. Beautiful. Stick a little more pink in there. This is like, you know, when you're really happy with yourself. When you swipe, you want to go super slow. Take your time. Wow. Can move it a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it just like that. I absolutely love it. It's stunning. I'm tempted to try and get a little more cell work here. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe one more try. Okay, maybe move it back. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put a little heat on it, and then I'm going to leave it because it's freaking gorgeous. perfect. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you visit my site, and if I can do this, trust me, you can do this. And I hope you watch again. And don't forget the coupon code for 10% off is capital CCF. And that's at www.Cherie'sCreative. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.